Hey guys, it's CSFan001 here, part 28 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. So, Fallout New Vegas decided to be very jerky to me because basically what happened was I brought another one of these back from Nellis. And when I came in here, a couple of really weird things happened. Well, actually I leveled up, so that's not weird, but I'll read off to you guys what my stats are now, because I'm not sure. Barter's up to 40. Medicine, I think I upped to 44, okay. Guns is 55. I don't really remember exactly what else I upped, because it's been like a week since I recorded. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd say that, because this game decided to be jerkish, and like I said, it did that while I was freaking off screen. But the weird part, which is what I really, really wish I could have caught on recording, was that while I was in here, the woman that you usually talk to, because as you're going to see here, we have a new quest. Bug and access point to the Lucky 38's data network for the followers of the apocalypse. Now, what happened was, since nobody else can get into the Lucky 38, she's supposed to talk to you outside the Lucky 38, so I mean, that makes sense. But she actually came in here, came up the elevator, and met me in the presidential suite and told me what to do. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen... That's never happened to me before. But anyway, what we want to do this easy, or very easy quest for some good medical supplies, we want to bug the Lucky 38 network. And that is literally all we have to do. Now we just have to go talk to him. But I think I got everything dropped off and stuff that I was looking to do. Yep, everything looks good. Let's see. Follow me, Eddie. Boone, it's time to come as well.
I've got your back.
Let's roll, guys. Let's head out. Actually, I probably don't need my gun drawn. So next up, we have to head back to Nellis and finish up some work for the boomers. Not very fun, but hey, we need to do it. We need to help them out, I suppose, even though I guess I could think of more fun things to do right now. But like I said, I don't like doing the ant quest, because when you do it, there's a very, very high chance of dying, not from fighting just giant mutant ants, but because if you even do one explosion down there, you'll kill yourself because everything detonates. Yeah, so I'm...
Hey, have you been able to bug...
Yes, I have.
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. Here are those medical
Thank you very much, and now we're more liked by the followers. Very nice. Oh, to today's positions. It's a stripper show! Hey, NCR guy. I look so weird with this head armor. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yes, that happens sometimes. Okay, so let's see. The next thing we're going to need to do is head back to Nellis. Yes, they are having stripper fun today. Okay, so what we want to do next is go back to the Nellis and help out with these last couple quests. I think if we help these people with the that need medical treatment, we may be able to sort of skip everything else if we're lucky. What the? The audio glitched out. What the heck? That doesn't make sense. Well, that sucks. It must be something about Nellis itself. Well, I guess that I can just quit and sign out and stuff in between videos and get it to fix, so it's not really a whole lot of harm done. But we're not going to talk to her yet, because she's the one that's going to tell us to help out with the ant problem. And we don't have any scrap metal currently, I don't think. Or if we do, let me check. We may actually, I don't think we do. I do just want to check, though. Let's see. No, we do not. But we have 20 cartons of cigarettes. I don't know why. How did we get that many? Whatever. I'm not going to complain because that is a lot of cash. Let's see. I think that's where we go for the medical thing. I'm hoping it is. Either that or it's Pearl's barracks. And we don't really need to talk to her right now. Okay, it appears that we're going in the correct direction. That's the school. Here it is, the medical station. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of those Today's Physicians magazines, or whatever it's called, and up our medicine by 20 points. So we should be able to help out 2, maybe 3 of these guys, even though I think there's only 3 of them actually. Then once we get our barter up to 50, we're going to do a quest for the tops, because it's actually worth a good amount of money and a nice rewards. So we'll be doing that eventually.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you...
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who are gravely... I've stabilized their wound.
I have extensive medical knowledge.
If what you say...
I will help you out however I can. Ooh, wait a second, we can't help him because he needs a 50, but like I said, we can just take a magazine if we need to. We can treat him. Alright,
Fine doctor. I could learn a thing or 2.
He's safe. Alright, so we can't help either of them just yet, so what we want to do instead is go to our aid and find a Today's Physician magazine. Yes, medicine plus 20. We will read that and we will save these other 2. Perform the operation. Upon further examination, you realize it can be saved. Idolized!
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Actually, that may be all we need, but we're also going to treat this guy just because we can. Merely having a strong allergic reaction, cleaning all wounds of ant venom, and administering a compound.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. If I haven't said it before, outsider, let me say it now.
Let's see.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or 2 from you savages.
Okay, we'll head out now, and actually, now that we are idolized, I believe that means that we can now finish up Volare, which is awesome! Only like 3 videos to do it, and we didn't have to fight the giant ants, though there is a really good grenade launcher in there, and I may eventually go in and grab it on my own. Well, I mean, I'd show you guys with it as well. I may eventually go in and grab it, but I would kind of like to have it. I'm going to go talk to... Actually, I may be able to go in there. Well, no, I think I got to talk to the woman over here. So I don't want to try to clear out all the ants. Maybe we'll go in and do it sometime later in the game, but we don't really need to. But like I said, there is a decent grenade rifle in there. Well, it's called a grenade rifle, but it's really a grenade launcher. And I wouldn't mind having it. Just as an extra weapon, though we're not exactly going to be able to use it down there because, like I've said before, everything explodes if you throw anything explosive in there. Okay.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. These are...
You have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the... I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were... Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than one other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon.
So there's actually a fairly large amount of equipment down there, I believe, as well. So we may go do that quest a little bit later in the game. We're not going to do it just yet, but now that we have the key, maybe we'll do it quite a bit later in the game. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Hey, what are you 2 idiots doing just standing here? What's going on? come on, guys. You can come with me. Eddie? Something wrong? Eddie? Eddie? And I'm going to try to make these videos, start making these videos longer, just so that I can try to get through this project a little bit faster. What is wrong with you? I'll talk to you and see what you want. Okay, that was weird. Eddie does tend to do that for some reason. Like, sometimes he'll just randomly fly away. The companion stuff in this game is a little glitchy, I'll admit. And I mean, I like the companion system a lot better with the companion wheel and the fact that they don't die instantly, like in this game, like they did in Fallout 3. But I do think that they could have been made a little bit better in terms of, like, not glitching out. Okay, so now we can talk to Pearl. And this will end up getting us the rebreather item fairly soon, which is actually a decent item to have.
You have done well. I believe the time has come for you to show you. Find Loyal.
Oh, I think I know what this is, because I believe we already talked to him. No, wait, the little kid told us about it when we went to the museum. He told us about how their dream is to basically raise that old bomber from Lake Mead, and then so they can use it to rain down heavy gunfire explosions on ignorant savages below. As long as I don't get hit with it, I really could care less. And since we have to talk to Loyal anyway, he can give us the design to kill the ants as well, since we gotta talk to him anyway. Though, when I do that, I'm probably gonna leave Eddie behind, just because he uses a laser weapon, so I can't risk it. I may even leave Boone behind as well, just so that I don't risk them hitting anything. Because just about everything down there explodes. Guess that's why they're called boomers. Okay, now let's go talk to Mr. Loyal here.
Pearl sent word.
Lady in the water, first let's ask about this.
I started building a sonic emitter that might...
Think of it as a field test, a trial run.
If you're willing to... I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done.
Okay, thank you very much.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right.
Let's do it.
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber was a flying contraption that could drop it.
Yeah, I know what a bomber is.
This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly. Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of...
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead.
How do you expect to raise a bomber?
Simple. Attached. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
You don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot out. You come along with your knowledge of...
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the...
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack.
It is possible to do without the rebreather, obviously. But I would suggest getting it just because it makes it easier and it makes it far easier to swim in the future. Loyal says you can help me breathe
I
underwater.
just need some parts.
I have one right here.
Thanks. Okay. It looks like the...
Okay, so now we have the rebreather, which is very nice. It means it basically allows you to breathe underwater almost infinitely. Like, I don't think that you'll ever run out of air when you have it on. So I would say that it's a pretty nice thing to have if you plan on swimming a lot. But there isn't a lot of stuff hidden underwater in this game. I mean, there is this, there's like a sunken sarsaparilla truck, and a few other items and stuff. But I think we're actually going to have to walk out there from somewhere. Followers Outpost is probably the closest. Yep. We'll move out from the Followers Outpost. So yes, now we must raise the bomber from the lake. And like I said, you can do it without the rebreather. It's just pretty tough. I've talked to other people that have done it that way, but I've never actually done it without the rebreather. I've never really tried to. Because, I mean, there's no point. If you've got the freaking rebreather, you might as well use it. Ooh, over here, this is actually an NCR outpost over here, so we might as well discover it for a little bit of extra XP. Hello, good NCR people. I am here to seek refuge at your so-called outpost place thing. I'm a good NCR man, and I would like refuge here. And I need a good base camp to swim off to Lake Mead in. I believe there's a couple of side quests here. I'm just not going to do any of them just yet. Target range with no real use whatsoever. Alright, discovered for 13 extra XPs. Hello.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
I'm sure you do.
Yo. What do you want to know? Hopefully. We don't talk. Oh, Henry.
I'm just curious to see if they give me any quests. No quests from you. Okay, never mind. I was just sort of hoping you might have a little bit of work for me. Oh, now I've discovered Lake Mead right next to it. We will put the rebreather on, and we can now breathe underwater forever. Oh, yes. So like I said, it's not overly useful because there aren't too many places underwater in this game. But hey, you know, it can't hurt to have. It can allow you to dive underwater. No problems. I don't really think there's anything in this part of the lake, though. Really, this is more useful because it allows you to avoid, like, getting hit by mire lurks and lake lurks that are out in the middle of Lake Mead. So I'll admit it can kind of help in that sense. Okay. Old golf cart! Well, it looks like... I wonder if the golf carts are powered by nuclear power, like the cars are. Because they look pretty similar to modern-day golf carts. So even though I said I'm going to try to make the videos longer, this is actually a pretty good stopping point, because it's a fair ways out into the water. So next time we will raise the bomber from Lake Mead, and then we will... I guess we can then continue on the main quest. So, see you guys then.